Hello everybody. I have a remedial neck series for you. It is a series of exercises to mobilize and strengthen the neck, also to create a lot of awareness for that area of the body which might trouble you. We'll start standing against the wall. There's a lot of postural work to the neck prevention and therapy, so bring the whole back against the wall. Also the back of the head, make sure your feet are way ahead. You can bend your knees. You want to have some weight pressing into the wall. Now let the arms be free, and then just grow and lengthen through the back of the neck, sliding the back of the head up along the wall, and then release it back down and slide it up. And you can exhale and combine it with a nice tightening up of the core. So you will be lifting your pelvic floor, you'll be pulling your navel in and lengthen your neck. So you want to create space at the base of the skull. Chin is lowering down to your chest. And then add the gaze. So you're going to look down, which will activate your neck flexors, which are the muscles right here in front of the neck, the stabilizing small muscles. So no strain in the big movers, the big bulky muscles around here, but think very local, very intimate. Looking down will create that nice activity. Will enhance your innervation of the small flexors of the neck. Make sure the shoulders are staying open. And then one more. Just creating that awareness at the base of the skull and in your neck. And then get off the wall, just stand in the back of the mat. Inhale here, taking the arms up. Feel the feet nicely grounded, and then an exhale and roll down all the way down your spine. So this obviously includes the whole spine. We can never just completely separate, and we don't want to either. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, pull your navel in. Now really let the head be last. Navel is pulling you up, rolling vertebra by vertebra, and then head is last. Try to find that beautiful lift through the top of the head. Length at the base of the skull, opening the shoulders, and then the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, head starting the roll down. Feel the stretch in the neck. Let the shoulders release. Let the arms be heavy. And go all the way down. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly rolling through the body, vertebra by vertebra, all the way up again. And the head is last, the shoulders open, feel lifted, beautiful posture, and then one more time. Your navel is pulling in, and then all the way down onto all fours. The hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and then we're going to go into a cat and cow. We're still mobilizing. We need mobility, especially in the thoracic spine, for the neck to be happy, to not be strained with too much mobility, too much movement to compensate for a stiff thoracic spine. So whenever you have trouble with your neck, you want to free up your thoracic spine first of all. And then hold it in the neutral end. Thread your left arm underneath your right to mobilize your thoracic spine into a rotation. Obviously also the cervical spine as you rotate your head. And then come back and go into the other side. Right arm underneath the left. Beautiful twist. And you can push with the opposite hand. Push a little further into that twist. And come back onto your hands. Now here we're going to go into the shoulder girdle. We're going to just sink in and push out, and we're going to lengthen through the neck. We're going to sink in and push out and lengthen through the neck. So grow behind your ears at the base of the skull, sinking in. Your head will fall a little bit too, and then pull your face away from the mat. Pull the shoulder blades apart. So we have a shoulder girdle mobilization, as well as a lengthening and creating space in the neck. You want to have that connection between chin and chest. Meanwhile, pull your abdominal wall into your back, making sure the abs are working. Have some awareness in the glutes, and engage your pelvic floor. Last one here. And now stay up here and just let the head drop, flexion. And then you want to pull your chin in and slowly come back into that extension as if you wanted to come back, sliding the back of the head underneath a table. And then let the head drop. Inhale here, and then chin in and go through a lot of length, almost like rolling into that horizontal. Bringing the back of the head into the horizontal. And then slowly releasing down again. Now chin, chest, stretching through that neck, creating space in the back of the neck between your vertebrae. One more here. Lowering down. And then chin to your chest, slowly coming up here. Now stay here, super stable, nicely placed. Inhale, and on your exhale, move your right arm out. Now you need a lot of abs too, a lot of stability in the shoulder. Bringing it back, and then go to the other side and try to stay stable in your neck. So full focus and awareness in the neck. Exhaling, lifting one arm out. Stabilizing on the other side, stabilizing in the core. Navel is pulling in, ribs are closing, and the remaining shoulder nicely placed and stable. And push through the top of the head. Keep creating length at the base of the skull and behind your ears. Last time on the left. And then sit back into a child pose, reaching the arms forward. Relax the forehead down on the mat, like really relax it down. Let go of the weight of the head. And then slowly rolling up, pressing the sit bones down on the heels. And then take the hands just behind your back and open the shoulders. And release it, and then just let me turn towards you so you can see a little better. And then just take the left arm all the way up and reach into a side bend. And you want to feel a stretch right here. You want to feel the stretch down your side, making sure you're releasing the other shoulder down. And now just lower this arm down, but the head will stay. And go into that beautiful stretch here, which will change in quality because the arm is moving down. And then slowly bringing it back up. Other arm up. Making sure to release the shoulder on the bottom side. Releasing the top shoulder. Releasing the head. The ear just dropping down. Getting the stretch, and then lower the arm, enjoying the stretch, letting it work, and then come back. And then we're going to go straight into the side. And you're going to lie onto your shoulder here. So you want to have your head drop down to the side. Your knees are stacked, hips are stacked. And then from here, inhale, and on your exhale, just lift the head to a horizontal, letting it lower and lift. And you're going to be working the side of the neck, which tends to be rather weak since we don't use those muscles as much in our everyday life, but then we miss them and our neck starts hurting because we don't have enough stability, which for the most part, for most of the neck problems, that really is the underlying cause, that we don't have enough stability and enough strength in our neck muscles. Be careful in terms of how many repetitions you do. Go easy on neck training, neck workouts. Those muscles just tend to tighten up a little much if we do too much. So just one more here. And then release down, and we're going to go straight onto our backs. We're going to do the other side after, so take a moment here to repeat the growing that we did on the wall, against the wall in the very beginning. So inhale here, feel the feet grounded, navel is active, and then on your exhale, just slide the back of the head up along the mat, close your rib cage, look down. And this should be the beginning of every crunch. When you do ab workouts, every crunch you make, you want to look down, you want to take your chin into your chest to engage your deep neck flexors to protect your neck. Exhale and looking down. Inhale, release, looking up. Exhale, looking down. Inhale, release, and up. And then let's take it one step further. Exhale, chin, chest, and then lift your head and just reach the arms forward and come back down. Release. Inhale. Exhale, chin, chest, looking down. First activate the deep neck flexors and then lift your head. If this feels too much, feel free to take your hands up here and give yourself some help. Chin, chest, and then really tuck your head in, tuck your chin in, and try it like this. Inhale, exhale, chin, chest, lengthening in the back, shortening in the front. And obviously you're working your abs here too, but the main focus really is on the neck. Make sure the shoulders are nicely pulled down. Let me just show you one more of the arms down version. And then release, arms out to the side, let the head roll. And then hook your thumbs at the base of your skull and just try to pull out a little bit and just self-massage your neck a little bit where all these neck muscles are inserting, and where you might tend to create quite some tension. Just massaging with your thumbs against that sub-occipital ridge behind the ears. And then release and turn onto your other side. I'll show you my back. You'll be lying on the shoulder on purpose, like right on the shoulder. Stack the knees and the hips, and inhale here. Exhale, just lift the head to horizontal, and then lower it down again. Lift to horizontal, and down. So you're working the top side now. Try to keep the shoulder in place, the shoulder blade nicely pulled back. And we'll have 3 more. And the last one. And then release back onto your back. Place yourself nicely with the feet hip width apart, and you're on your sacrum in a neutral pelvis, feeling the bottom ribs easing into the mat. Feel the shoulder blades easing into the mat, and then the back of the head, and create space in your neck. Inhale, exhale, and then peel off from your tailbone and sacrum, going through your spine, mobilizing all the way. Pelvic floor is active, navel pulled in, and then all the way up. Inhale at the top and take the arms all the way overhead. Now keep the length in your neck. Make sure you keep that length as you roll down. And inhale, arms down. Exhale, rolling up, lengthening through your neck. And down. Inhale down, and then just one more. And then take your knees into your chest, pull them in. Now chin, chest roll in, and tuck and pull in as much as you can. And release. And then inhale. Exhale, chin, chest, and tuck and pull in into a tight ball. And release. One last on an exhale, chin, chest. And release down, soles of the feet together. And then just roll your head. And then roll onto one side. Come up seated. Sit up nice and tall. And then just get into a beautiful lift, open shoulders, and now just rotate your head to one side. Now try to let the eyes follow, and try to be very clear on one line with as few jumps of the eyes as possible. Just follow through as smoothly as possible. And back again. Keeping your nose exactly on the same level, exactly on the same level. This is very subtle work. And then back again. Very subtle coordination work. And back to the center. Now place your right hand fingers onto your cheek and just press against your cheek just very gently. So you just give yourself some pressure and you resist with your neck muscles. And then take the other hand. Just apply some pressure. And back to the first side. And the small stabilizers of the neck are now in charge. It's the same for the neck as the pelvic floor for more of the lower back and the rotator cuff for the shoulder. It's the small stabilizers which we need in place. Last time on the right side. Gentle push that way. And I'm resisting. And then gentle push that way. And I'm resisting. And then let go. Now take the arms all the way up and take a big circle. And maybe looking up to the ceiling is not what you need, and then you just keep the head forward. Press the palms together. Feel nice and tall, and hopefully better in your neck.